Rise, ye ashen, tarnished, chosen undead, and welcome Souls fans, new and loyal, to the next installment of your Elden Ring Platinum All Achievements Easy to Follow guide. And here we are, on our way in Mog's domain. At the end of the last video, we used a cheeky bird farm to get our vigor up to 40. I then defeated only the bad Turtlemen on our way to get to this point here. And we're now continuing. So this item is a blood rose. Grab that. And then left for a smithing 6. Keep going down, and then before you get into the blood river, at these headstones you're going to go left. Torrents. This is where that big bird is. You're going to be able to grab a ghost 8 and also a cookbook. No, where's the cookbook? I don't think we need it anyway, so... Oh, it's literally on the edge. Right, stop it. You know what? There we go. So I can grab cookbook I don't even need. Right. Dark Moon Greatsword is better in this scenario, as we are going to have to fight another NPC, and guard counters are our easiest way of doing that. So we're now going to head west. There is a big bird, and there is a talisman that we want to get past that big bird. It's not a legendary talisman, however, it gives a significant holy reduction, which is really handy for the final few bosses. You can also see up here there is a golden seed. And I've now triggered the NPC. Obviously beware the blood fountain. I'm also making sure I'm not triggering any other enemies. There he is. So he's stealing MP. What? Okay. That one's new. So that's new. I have not had him do that before. Well, okay. I mean, I didn't want to fight him at that point anyway. So, right. Get you out of the way. Oh, come on. Thank you. Great start to the video. So yeah, just be careful when they go all spiky, because that's when they essentially turn themselves into a frag grenade. Have some rocks, have more rocks, have more rocks. Rocks for everybody. Well, that went better than last time. Okie doke. So, do we? No. Go down here. Get our rings back. So normally what I do, so ignoring the gold seed for a moment, is we want to come here, there's a big bird behind us, but we want to grab this HALIGDRAKE talisman +2. That big bird may or may not aggro. And then normally what we do is we then come this way, which is back on ourselves, and this is normally where the invasion gets triggered. There he is. So yeah, careful of the swarm. And when you get two hands, we know that oh my lord, really? Okay, right. Okay. Okay. Right. This is not how that fight is supposed to go. I might need to be more aggressive. Okay, let's... No, don't you start. Sorry, viewers. Apparently, the easy to follow guide is having difficulty following its own guide. All because of one fricking NPC. specifically one NPC that I've not had problems with before. Where you gone? There you are. Okay. I think the answer is I'm not being aggro enough. That's the move we want to be careful of. He's now back to one-handing. No, he's two-handing again. Now he's one-handing. Missed. Make that hit the tree. There we go. Okay, we can't make the missed hit. We can make it hit this tree. No. Yeah. More aggressive was the answer. There we go. Yep. More aggressive was the answer. Sorry viewers, I gave him too much respect. Nameless White Mask has been defeated. We can now continue. Right, we can now get back on Torrent. Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? But why Elden Ring? But Elden Ring, why? Okay, let's not hang around. We're going to get our golden seed. We're going to head back to where we got our HALIGDRAKE medallion. So make sure you get your or Bolt Drake medallion. Right. Just so I can get my bearings in terms of where we're going next. So we're heading to the east. What on earth is going on? I am so confused. Why are you still appearing? No, this is not good. I have no idea what's happening. Yes, yes, we're all impressed. Yeah, now you're cold, aren't you? Stop it! Right, can we stop now, please? Because I'm clearly lost and trying to figure out where I am supposed to be going, because I have got it to the east and I cannot go to the east. So the fact that I have had to fight the freaking white mask a million times is not helping, as I am lost and now there is a bird killing me. I am going to die. Right, there we go. So this is where we're supposed to go. Is it? Oh, I don't know anymore. I have been flustered thanks to... No. Okay. We fight the white mask in here. Fact. Oh, okay, this is literally just where we needed to go. Okay. I am so sorry for all of that confusion. So, you're only supposed to fight him the once. So you go up, you grab the medallion, you come down to here, the white mask spawns, you fight him here. You then carry on from here, and this is where we're going to be going east. I'm so sorry, that threw me so wildly. I don't know what or why he spawned so many times. But he's done now. So, once you're here, you're going to get to this big tree, and we're going to bop some of these turtlemen. Whoop. I said some, not all. We want to make sure we grab the Hero's Rune 4. And now we're going to head to the northwest. So at this point, the turtles are going to start summoning giant skeletons. So grab what items you can, just go no stop. And you're going to keep going northwest. Eventually you're going to head west and you're going to get to the entrance of the mausoleum. So from here, from where you got the Hero's Rune 4, northwest, grab what items you can. Don't worry about anything you can't, but they're going to summon giant skeletons, and we don't want that. So we're going to go no stop, northwest. Eventually we're going to go west to the mausoleum entrance and our next grace. So we're going to grab this. Up. Here we go. This is where the skeletons are going to start appearing. So I grabbed Gold Rune 12, I grabbed the Smithing 7, and now, if we can, ow, thank you, please don't, this has been bad enough already. Screw the items at this point. You'll find once we get to here, grab the map, and then up the steps for the grace. I am so sorry, viewers. That's been a something. Gonna have a rest. Flasks, allocate, and we're gonna allocate to 7/7. We're gonna be using a lot of magic in the next section. Can I get any of those other items? They're not critical. Do I even want to? The answer is no. Katana's back on. And these guys so when you kill them, they explode in a blood mist. They also still do the huggy move. No, wrong flask. It's alright, we're gonna get our flask back, so. If we can, we're going to try and line them up and get them with the new veil. Grab smithing 7. Beware of suicide attacks. We're just going to work our way through these guys. Obviously you can just opt to try and just run past them and run through them. But at least for your first journey through, it works just to bop them all. Grab this NUMENS rune. That's part reason enough on its own. Now that we're out of the cluster, I can opt for non-magical approaches. So, do beware the big ol' blood clump. We'll just go with the good old finisher. Okay. So that gave us a flask back. So many skeletons. Whoop. So the stanching boluses, it's not actually a bad shout as a backup plan, as they're going to help us with blood loss. It's not even a decent line. We want to be able to, when we get to this next area, which is this, inside there, we want to be able to not worry about any of these guys from behind. If I do die, I will then do the approach of run and roll past them all. But I always recommend, just on the first instance, take more ammo. I decided there to forget that they explode. I can't remember if it's worth going in there. It's not in my notes, so I'm not going to bother. Okay, we could have dual katana the big blood blob. So this last group that we're all praying, we can ignore them, thankfully. We're going to turn our lamp on. And then inside, this is a run, go, no stop moment. So, I'm double checking my notes for the pathing. Equipment wise, I'm going to want the turtle shield. So, I'm going to adjust gloves to something lighter so I can keep my mid load. And so we're going to run. At the first fork you get to, you're going to go right. You're going to grab a hero rune. Then you're going to go left and east upwards for a Ghost 9 and an exit. And then you've got your next Grace. So the key thing is, though, that it's a bunch of sanguine watchers that will spawn here. And they are no joke. So don't fight, just run. In. You're going to get to your first fork. Don't stop. There you go, right at the first fork. There's your Lord's Rune. No. Here we go. There's a Ghost 9. No, please no, please no, please Elden Ring. Don't do it. Just don't do it. I just went to the Grace. There we go. Look at you all. But yeah. Yeah, he's going to kill me and that's fine because we've got the Grace. That is the Dynasty Mausoleum Midpoint Grace. And from here, we're actually going to head to Round Table. Actually, no, we need to do a side trick first. So we're going to go all the way back. Where are some more ruins? Because we actually want to go into the ruins now, as we have a bell bearing to get. Now there are tough enemies on the way to this basement, where there is a chest. So we are not just going to go through, we want to fight these no more than one at a time. One at a time are manageable, anything more than that they become a lot, let's say. We can summon Mimic as well. Yeah, let's do that. go. Fight the mimic and not us. Way, hello. Okay. And there we go. This is what we want, is down here. Open the door, and inside the chest is your bell bearing. And now we are good to head to Round Table. Head to Le Shop. Give the bell bearing and purchase your smithing stone 5. Head over to Hugh.
I'll smith now.
Sell all of your runes. We've got plenty of them. Lovely. And we're going to spend quite a lot of them now, as we're going to upgrade our magic Katana. We need to buy. So we need 5 smithing 7 and 7 8. That's why we had to sell all of that money. Smithing 7. 5. Well, you need 6 of those. And smithing 8. My note says to buy 7 of those. 7. Find out if I've missed any. And we should be getting this to level 24.
I'll smith now.
There we go. Level 24, so you're now just needing Ancient Dragon Smithing Stone. And at this point, in Dual Katana, if you look, your total damage is now better with your Magic Uchi Katana. Yes, you lose 44 on the physical plus. However, you gain more than that in the other areas. So we're going to swap them. So primary is Magic Uchi, secondary is Moonveil. So important to note is the difference now in when you're dual wielding. If you want to dual wield the Moonveil, you have to hold the triangle or Y and press the left L1. Otherwise, if you press the R1, you're going to dual Magic Uchi, and that's going to give you Karian Slice Grandeur instead of the Moon Veils pieces. And now what we're also going to do in equipment, as we're now rocking more damage, we can finally take off Radagon's. We're going to take off Radagon's Sword Seal, and we're going to put on the Arsenal Charm. And the build is now in a position, yes, we can't use the Turtle Shell anymore, but we're now in a position where we don't rely on Rune Arcs either, because we got Arsenal Charm keeping our equip load low. Level up, you should be able to get 2 levels into Vigor to get it to 42. Flasks allocate to 8-6. And now we're going to travel back. I don't know if it's going to be any quicker to do it this way. Underground to the Dynasty Mausoleum Midpoint, which is where we just were. So there is going to be a Sanguine Watcher enemy at the end of all the enemies, so just be mindful. So yeah, the one up there. Although you can get past without triggering them, we do want to get the chest up there, so we are going to at least once deal with all the enemies. Sanguine Watcher at the end, and we've seen how horrific they are. Keeping my distance. There we go. With them all now defeated, we can come up here and for this chest, get another somber ancient smithing stone. Lovely, so we can get something else of legendary 2+10. However, we are going to ride the lift up. So, interesting about this, so if you've got a rune arc, use it. At half health, he's going to do a big magic cast. Everything's going to go red. It's all going to go dark. And at that point, you need to basically spam 3 heals to survive it. That beacon will just have to stay on. So yeah, we're going to do Mimic, we're going to do our Comrade Azor Kamehameha, and then we're going to keep our distance and moons. When he gets to half health and does his big blood cast, 3 heals are how we're going to solve for that. Really interesting backstory behind Mog. Sadly, we're going to be skipping it because cutscene brevity. So Mimic, heal, drink, and Kame. No, I said Kame. Up. Oh, the game just doesn't want to give me any this run.
That's right.
Okay, there we go. So yeah, so we've got 1 circle on us already. That's part of the big. We're going to get our second one on soon because he's nearly at half health. Once he does the third, that is his big, scary attack. And that's where, I mean, we've got the bubble on us, which is going to help. Here we go. Right, get ready. Heal. 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 So if you don't have a rune arc active, that will 2-shot you. With a rune arc on, you should be able to survive 2. But if you notice, the key thing is it did not break the bubble. So the bubble does not protect you from that because it is blood loss damage, not physical damage. There we go. There's our... pretty good job keeping aggro. There we go. So yeah, he's fine apart from when he does that mega cast. You have to do the triple heal. And there you go. Trophy achievement number 30 of 42, Shard Bearer Mog. You get Mog's Great Rune and his Remembrance. And up here we get the Grace, the Cocoon of the Empyrean. Level up, Vigor to 45, and 1 level into Endurance to get it to 15. So 3 levels into a Vigor to 45, 1 level in Endurance to 15. And we're now going to travel back to Roundtable Hold, and we're going to upgrade our Darkmoon Greatsword to +10 with the Somber Ancient Stone that we got from that chest just before we went in for the boss fight. So at Hugh, we're going to sell the Remembrance. Strengthen Darkmoon Greatsword to +10. Now I know we're still using the Katanas, however for the bosses we're going to be fighting, we're going to be using the Darkmoon Greatsword as it is more effective. Rest, we should be able to get another level into Vigor to get it to 46. And we're actually going to go back to our approach ledge road, and we're going to use the bird farm. We want to get our Vigor to 48. So we're already not far, but we're now at the point where we want to be that little bit more tanky. That's not a very good arrow at all. Might have to find a merchant to buy arrows from. Yeah, because these ones are terrible. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can't. Yeah, because my issue was the thin beast bones. Because I wasn't picking up all of the wolf loot, which I should have. I was so busy worried about having more than anyone viewing that I ended up with less than we should have. Not a problem though. Never mind. We'll work with 47. It won't be. It's not too big an issue. Right. Flasks. Allocate all onto physical. Wondrous Physic. Replace your cerulean with the Crimson, which heals. Sorry, the Crimson Tier, which heals half your health. And now, overground, we are going to go to Alta South. Where is Alta South? Hang on, brain. Southwestern of map. There it is. So Alta South. If you want, you can already put your beacon out. We're heading here to this Evergoal. Equipment-wise, we're putting on the Dark Moon Greatsword, the Radagon icon. We can put on the Dragon Quest Shield Talisman. So this was the one that I said that you don't have to pick up before. If you haven't picked it up, it's not the end of the world. You can put on boost your guarding ability is probably going to be best. Great Shield Talisman. Otherwise, just leave the icon on. Take off your staff. You don't need that. Replace your hat with the twinned helm. Shield, inverted hawk heater. And gloves and legs, we're going to go with twinned. That should keep you under your equipment load. Might as well take off the blue flask. And we're going to go fight Black Knight Tish. So head to your beacon. So mine is beacon number 2. because I've still got a beacon active that shouldn't be active. Ignore all the enemies, so just keep dashing as you head to the Evergoal. It's pretty much a straight line up. Ignore all the crystalline enemies. If you get hit by any of their projectiles, that's an unfortunate thing that can happen. I'm looking at the time and I'm going, oh, am I going to be able to fight Black Knife in time? It's not exactly the shortest of fights. Okay, I think that's going to have to be the start of the next video. So just as a teaser, we're here. We're going to be activating the Black Knight Tish Evergoal at the start of our next video. So yeah, interesting fight, one that you just have to be patient for. It's just use your proper openings, you wait for his jump attack, and then you get in your one hit, and then you play the dodge game until then. Behave, sir. I'm doing an outro. Thank you all. I'm sorry this video was a bit of a mess. I apologize for that. The white mask appearing more than once completely threw me, if it wasn't obvious enough. But we got there, we got through it, we beat Mog. From here on, the pathing is a lot easier. There's only one area that's slightly dodgy, back in the Snow Valley when we go through, but that's not too bad. It's pretty linear, and I'll make sure that I'm up to date on understanding my notes for you all. So don't let that dissuade you. You've got through most of the difficult parts of the game. There's a couple of difficult fights, but in terms of routing, the rest is pretty much easy and straightforward from here. So I can't wait to see you in the next video when we're going to beat Black Knife Tish. We're going to get, if you think that the Mimic is good, Black Knife is equal, if not in many cases better, than the Mimic as your Ash. We're then going to defeat Malekith, and possibly our first. We should be able to do Placido Sax in the same video as well. So yeah, we're going to fight a couple. We're going to defeat a couple of heavy hitters in the next video, and I can't wait to do that with you. In the meantime, drop me a like. If you're not subscribed, please do subscribe. I can't wait to see you all in the next video. And until then, thank you all, and bye for now.